Okay, okay. Mic check, mic check. All right. This is not a regular episode of anything. I'm doing this because I've listened to the last few streams that I've done, and it seems like my mic is doing what's called the technical term. It's called clipping, which means that if I'm not mistaken, the microphone sounds like I'm swallowing it, like I'm trying to yell at the top of my lungs, even though when I'm not yelling, but the microphone gives you that I don't know what you want. It gives you the sound that something's vibrating or and I hate that. I hate listening to myself when I'm, just drowning other people out when I'm when we're trying to have a conversation. So I don't know, kind of doing a little microphone check. I usually do these in private, but there are some occasions where I do it, for public. So people who are tuning in could help out a brother. So I'm gonna try a couple of things, so you don't have to stick around. This is just me doing my audio test. I'll probably do some ranting and rambling as well, just to help make sure the sound quality is better. So let's see. All right, so it sounds nice so far. Right. Servant of Christ, what's going on? You say, yeah, I noticed the clipping, but it wasn't completely horrible. Yeah, you can make out what I'm saying. It's just annoying. See, right now I sound good. I think it's only because I'm the only one in the room. I don't know. Let me double check the settings. See if there's some automatic. Yeah, so it's on automatically adjust mic volume. I don't know why that's always set like that. I usually turn that off. All right, let me get out of there. All right, there it is. All right, let's see how it sounds. Microphone check, mic check, mic check. All right, let me get the music back. Get the music. See what happens when I play background music. Right. Version of it. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, just want to make sure the music is not drowning me out. I'm gonna have to listen to another source. Sola, what's going on? Kairos, what's happening? If you guys could do me a favor, and I know you guys can hear me, but I just want to make sure. How does my mic sound for you guys? Does it sound like it's what they call clipping? I want to make sure. I mean, I know I can hear myself, and I sound really loud. Okay, SOC says no clipping. Okay, so that's good. Slightly choppy. Okay. I don't know if that's because of the music or maybe me moving away from the mic. Right now, I got the keyboard in front of the mic. Both the keyboard and the microphone are in front of me. I usually have it the other way around, where the microphone is closer to me than the keyboard. Maybe that's what's causing the clipping. Maybe I'm just too close to the mic. I don't know. But right now, I like the way it sounds. Let me go listen to my phone here. See how it sounds from that end. So I'm going to mute my mic for a sec. Okay. Yes, it is a USB mic. SOC, yeah, it is. Peter, what's going on? It's good to see you. This is not an actual stream. This is just a sound test. I was hating the way I sounded in the last couple of streams. just a lot of clipping. Again, for those of you who don't know the technical term, and I'm still learning as well, the term clipping in the technical sense just simply means that you got this loudness to the sound of your speech. So it sounds like you're swallowing the mic. Sounds like you're yelling, even though when you're not yelling, but the mic sounds like it's telling you that you're too loud or something like that. So, and you guys know what it sounds like. It's kind of like, this is Zekel. My name is Zekel. Welcome to another exciting episode of Man, that hurt my throat. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Let me see what it sounds like. Let me remind you. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Just really, really annoying. Hold on what's some other things. Anyway, so far everything sounds great. Yes, I've heard dude yelling on YouTube. See, now when that idiot yells, right, he doesn't clip. His microphone usually doesn't have the clipping on it. That might be the only time I would like my microphone to clip is when I'm in a yelling match with that idiot. But I don't find myself ever being able to get into a debate with that guy anytime soon. We all know for the reason that is. So let's see. Zveka, can you do a quick impression of the slurred speech character? Listen to me. You can't. You can't. Listen to me. Listen to me. You can't go around teaching people that you can lose your salvation. Listen to me. This is why. Listen to me. Listen to me. If I get all kinds of pissed off, then go ahead and boot me. And I want you to boot me immediately. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's my impression of the dude. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, that's another thing. Our sound effects. I love this sound effect thing, man. But for some reason, man, it sounds like somebody's behind me hitting a button, and then you hear the sounds. It sounds like it's in the room with me, but being played off of another device or something like that. It doesn't sound as clear to me as, it doesn't sound clear out there as it sounds from inside the studio, from on this side of the microphone. So I'm trying to fix that too. I hate the way all of my sounds just come out. So, especially this one, I put a nuclear explosion sound on it, and I hate the way it sounds. Here it is. The sound quality is terrible. Let me see how it sounds. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, now, I just listened to it just now. How does it sound to you guys? Is that loud? Let me try a different sound here. See, I don't want it to be too loud either, so because some of these sounds come very abruptly, and I don't want to give people a heart attack. like how about this one? This one starts off kind of subtle. Okay. I figured it out. So here's what it is. I think it has everything to do. Yeah, see, Illuminati Lamb, what's going on? Yeah, so everything seems good. You know what I think is the problem? The problem is having other people on mic. I think that's what the problem is. Whether I'm in somebody else's stream or if I let people into my streams, that's when I lose the quality of the sound effects. And so I don't know what to do about that. I don't adjust anything. I don't know if it's cheap internet. Maybe it's the amount of, I don't know, RAM I got on StreamYard or my account. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But for some reason, the sound quality degrades just a tad bit whenever I'm in a room with other people. So even if the sound is all the way up, it still has a very mediocre flavor to it, because it just doesn't sound as powerful as you guys just heard just a few seconds ago. Hey, it's always the other guy's fault. Yeah, right. Sound like a Democrat, right? Like, well, what do you guys? You've been in office, Kamala. You and Biden for 3 whole years. So what do you guys want to do about the migrant crisis? Well, if it wasn't for Donald Trump, give me a break. Yeah, you got it, Kairos. Jazz version of Mario Brothers. That's right. As a matter of fact, I want to introduce to you guys too. For those of you who are doing studies all the time, you maybe you're in school, or maybe you're studying the Bible, doing your devotions, and you need some background music to listen to. There's 2 options. You can listen to my annoying voice, and I can give you my best impression of a drunkard who keeps saying, listen to me. That'll be some good background stuff to listen to while you do your studies and devotions, whatever. Or there is a channel that I would suggest. I just found it today. It's probably been around for years, but it's called Christian Lofty Radio, and they play music 24/7. Let me do a screen share. For those of you, if you could look on your screen. So what you're seeing here is basically a radio channel on YouTube. They play 24-hour music where it's just Christian songs, hymns that are transformed into a jazzy type of tune, such as what you hear right now. You're listening to the Mario Brothers jazzed up Mario Brothers version of a jazzed up version of the Mario Brothers theme, and all the other songs from the games and stuff like that. So, which you can also find on YouTube as well. So, you guys are looking for something soothing to listen to while you're doing some studying. Maybe you're helping your little one with homework, or you're reading the Bible. You could play something in the background, either some classic, good old-fashioned classical music, some Johann Sebastian Bach, so Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, so Ludwig Beethoven, Richard Wagner, or maybe you could play some of this stuff here. So there's all kinds of different chill hop, as some people will call it, type of music out there. Stuff for classical music that's jazzed up. They got musical themes that are jazzed. Music trailers for movies that are jazzed up. And then a lot of it's just some independent stuff, man, which is awesome. People just taking out of their own time to make music just for people to listen to for free. Isn't that awesome? So whenever you're doing, you need some quiet time, and you just need to listen to some music, have some music playing on in the background. And, if you have the opportunity to get away from all the hustle and bustle, away from loud family and stuff like that, go to one of these kinds of channels and, let it play in the background. Every time my daughter's doing homework, I go to one of these channels and let it play. And, I think it helps, helps us focus, helps my daughter focus. So, just a little suggestion. And some of the music that you hear me playing in my streams, a lot of it actually, not some of it, a lot of it, the majority of it actually, about 95% of it is from these type of channels, these chill hop channels, these lofi channels, where you get this kind of music that just, they just play it 24/7. No interruptions. Well, unless you got the ad. If you don't have ad blocker, you're gonna get some random ads that might pop up. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So hey, K-Dog's in the house. What's going on? It's good to see you. Hey, yeah, I'm glad, Kevin. I'm glad that you made a comment, because I actually want to do a stream tonight, and there's a couple things I want to talk about. One of them is about your encounter with that guy Josh Musics. That dude, Josh, man. I don't know if you're listening right now. Maybe you'll listen later. In fact, I don't even know if I'll keep this video up. But I'm going to say something right now. Josh, I really, 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 really believe that you need to re-examine what King Solomon says in Ecclesiastes, I think it's 3:7. There's a time to speak up, and there's a time to shut up. And I really, 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 really wish that you would shut up sometimes, man. Because your attacks on Kevin and even some other individuals and some of us Calvinists, some of them, man, the majority of the times, they're just unwarranted. You're saying some of the most nonsensical things, man. And I think maybe when I do my stream, like I like to do a stream tonight. And maybe that'll be one of the things I'll cover, man. I really believe some people in this community either just need to shut up, or they need to remember that there's times to speak and that there's times to shut up. Okay? There's times to speak and there's times to shut up. And I think sometimes Josh just speaks out of turn. He speaks at the wrong time sometimes. And why do I say that? Just basically just by the things that comes out of his mouth, some of the terrible approaches that he has with his interlocutors. And if you want to see an example of that, well, you can see probably my latest stream with his interaction with some of the Calvinists in my stream. And also you go to Kevin's channel when Kevin uploaded the conversation that he had with Josh on Praise's channel. I'm sitting there listening to the conversation. I'm just like, my goodness. Is this dude serious? And I just got the impression, like, after watching, I didn't watch all of the video yet. Maybe we'll definitely take snippets of it in my next stream, Lord willing. But I got the impression that Josh was just simply looking for a fight with Kevin. I don't think he had anything really legitimate to bring to the table regarding Kevin's position. I think he was just looking for a fight. I don't know what he has. What is this issue that he has with Kevin? I mean, they're both not Calvinists. They're both against Calvinism. And Kevin has never really condemned any of the free gracers. I mean, he just says that he doesn't believe that he just disagrees with the position. But I've never heard him, condemn Josh or anything. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time with it. I'm supposed to be doing a sound test. Yeah, Kyra says that Josh does not like Kevin. That is obvious. Yeah. See, this is the problem with free grace. Again, they you know what? I'm gonna save that for my stream. So I'll talk about that. Kyra said only Vecco can issue you. Who's asking for a wrench? Is somebody asking for a wrench? Lo-fi. Oh, it's lo-fi, not lo-fi. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for correcting me, Robert. Rob Reed's in the house, folks. What's going on? Okay, lo-fi. Okay, lo-fi. Gotcha. Not lo-fi. Okay, gotcha. I will remember that. Okay. So Karen says, I've never used this wrench here, but someone is accusing me of blocking them or timing them out here. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I can't see anything. But so Josh does not like Kevin. That's okay. We read that already. All right. All right. So I think that's what it is. My sound sounds good. My microphone sounds good. You guys can hear the music. You guys can hear the sound effects. Everything sounds great. I'm not clipping. But for some reason, when I get people in the room, or when I'm in the room with other people, that's when my mic starts to spike or clip. And I'm not sure what to do with that, except for go to the settings, to the audio settings, and I don't know, depending on the environment, I can check or uncheck the area that says automatically adjust mic volume. That's the only thing I can think of, unless you guys have some other thoughts. You guys are probably more technical in this area than I am. So, but let's see. There you go, Bob. What's going on? We ain't talking. Trust me, Bob. We're not talking about Calvinism today. I promise you. I'm being a good boy. I'm being very good today. See? I'm not talking about predestination, which is 100% biblical. But, okay, just wanted to let you know. Anyway, you know what? I'll probably start a stream at around maybe 4 o'clock. I'll open it up. I don't really have any specific topics except for maybe take a peek, do a little bit of a light review of that discussion between Kevin and Josh. There was something else. Oh, okay. That's right. I also wanted to touch on brother CJ Cox's recent video where he talked about the word helko, which is in John 6:44, and his criticism of latent flowers. So I might touch on that too. I think CJ Cox did an absolute excellent job on touching that. Excellent job touching that. So, and who knows? If you guys are bored, it's Friday. It's 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got some stuff I could be doing around the house, but it's my day off. I'll probably do it a little bit later today, or maybe I'll do it before I do the next stream. Who knows? We'll see. But stay tuned. I don't have to work tomorrow. Nah. So maybe I will do a stream tonight, maybe within the next hour or two. And if you guys are bored out of your mind, or you need something to listen to, if you're going to work, or if you're at work by the time I start my stream, I hope that you would, if not consider listening to my stream, at least use it as an absolute last resort in case you can't find anything else interesting to listen to on YouTube to help your shift at work go by a little bit quicker. But other than that, that's all I got, man. Everything sounds great. I didn't really have to change anything on my end. I just have to figure out what to do whenever I have people in the room or whenever I'm in somebody else's room. That seems to be the issue. And to make sure that my microphone is not too close, obviously. You guys said the sound sounds good. I got some other sounds I want to be adding up later on as well. So we got the mild laugh whenever somebody tells a little stupid joke. We got the gunshot. We got the praise music. All right. I want to turn that up a little bit. We got people who might be in the closet music. All right. And we got the coward sound effect. All right. So we got all kinds of sound effects. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, you guys also, yeah, I think Jill was asking the other day, dude, I gotta get that sound effect. Yeah, there's all kinds of, I'm sure there's several types of ways to get, get something accessed, that'll get you access to sound effects. I'm using a program called Voice Mod that you can download and, upload your own sound effects to it. It comes with sound effects as well. And I think there is a fee for keeping it forever. I think it's a one-time fee. It's like $32 or something like that. And yeah, I've had fun with it ever since. I haven't pushed this thing to its limit, to be honest. I'm sure there's a lot more I can do with this thing. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. And I think you guys would too as well, especially if those of you who are planning on doing your own little regular live streams. I think this is just my opinion. Maybe this is just my style, I guess. But unless you're going to have other people in the room with you, I think that you should have some sort of. Okay, let me say it this way. One thing that makes a stream interesting for people to listen to, that kind of helps their time fly by a little bit faster, is if you got either, number one, you're talking about a subject that's really, really captivating, that's really interesting, or if you're just going to rant, talk about nonsense, such as what I'm doing right now, at least get some background music playing. You know what I mean? So again, you want a good stream that's just going to keep bringing people back. I think first and foremost, you got to have an interesting topic. Okay. Number two, you got to have interesting people. You got to be interesting yourself. Either you got to be interesting yourself, or you got to have interesting people on your streams. Whether they be contentious or whether they just be absolutely goofy. Like we got Numi and Dr. Spider. Those are the two most goofiest guests that I always have on my streams. So much so that people are just tired of them existing in this world. So, so either you got to be interesting, or you got to have interesting people on your channel. And if you don't have either one of those things, then I highly recommend, if you want to continue streaming, and if you lack personality, or if you lack other personalities coming to your channel, then you gotta spice things up a little bit. Get some background music playing while you're talking about, whatever it is that you're talking about. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. There are a lot of people that in this community that I love, but their streams are boring. Why? Because either their personality is just not there. They don't have enough of a radio presence, or they don't have enough of interesting people on their channels, or they're just not kind of compensating for the lack of those things with some background noise like music or something. I don't know. So lately, and I give all praise to God. I don't know for the. I've been getting some very, very interesting conversations in some of my streams, and it's not because of me. It's because of you guys. You guys are just so daggone interesting. Especially those of you who just want to come in and chat. And people have been complimenting these streams lately and saying, "Hey, Veko, good show." I was just like, "Really? I'm not even thinking anything of it. It's just open, no different than any other person's open stream." But people are entertained. People are entertained. And I'm thinking it's because we don't have people who are just, sitting on a microphone and boring, talking on a monotone fashion and stuff like that. We're talking about things that interest some people. And if the topic itself is not interesting, at least the people that's speaking about it are interesting. And if that's not interesting, at least we got some other stuff to kind of compensate, which is the background music going on. So I like to think that I don't really always have things planned out, but at least I try to, you know, get things going if if I don't really have anything interesting to talk about. So anyway, I think I'll just stop it there. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of chores first. Maybe set up a live stream for a couple hours from now. And that's the other thing about live streams too, is that when you leave the chat open, it's good for people to just communicate with each other back and forth on the side chat too. So it's not just you listening to my voice and looking on your screen, but it's also a way for people to communicate in real time on the side chat as well. So that's cool too. Keep this community active, keep this community growing. We learn from each other, and hopefully in some way, shape, or form, we grow closer to each other. Where we actually become somewhat so familiar with each other that there's a part of us that almost looks at each other as family. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop there. I'm gonna do some stuff around the house, and you guys stay tuned on my community tab. Look for a thumbnail that'll say, Why Not episode 138, open chat. And I don't know, we'll see. Lord willing. I'd like to share some stuff too. I'm actually putting together a teaser for the upcoming episode. Not a trailer, but a teaser for the upcoming episode. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and helping me out with the sound from you guys' end. Thank you, SOC, and everybody else who's made some comments about the sound quality. I appreciate it. So I will be tuning in soon. Take care, and God bless.